The First United Methodist Church has had an annual pumpkin patch in San Marcos for at least 7 years. Volunteers from the church make the event possible using donations from a consignment company. This year, the pumpkin patch had a record-breaking 3,000 pumpkins available for sale. Pumpkin patch customer Cordell Bunch says he was pleased to join in the fall spirit and donate to a good cause.
And the funds benefit the youth organization for the church, so it's always cool to help out local San Marcos community.
The coordinator of the pumpkin patch, Emmy LaFiere, says she is surprised by the community's generosity.
We even get nice people who will come in the morning and there will be money underneath a small pumpkin on the table because someone came and picked up a pumpkin and just donated money. So it kind of restores your faith in humanity.
When the pumpkin patch ends, the church's main priority will be to make sure the leftover pumpkins are not wasted.
We make sure that everything goes to good use. Sometimes we give them out to farms to feed like pigs and chickens, or we'll donate them.
Not only can you purchase pumpkins from the patch, but you can also take pictures for free. Pumpkins range in prices starting at $1 and rise from there. Proceeds raised from the pumpkin patch are dedicated to the First United Methodist Church's youth ministry.
The pumpkin patch will be open for the rest of the month of October. For Bobcat Update, I'm Janelle Cantu.
Texas State head volleyball coach Karen Chisholm is celebrating her 800th win with a 3-0 victory over Troy University. Coach Chisholm and her team brought in the win on senior night at the last home game of the regular season. Chisholm became the 22nd collegiate volleyball coach to reach the milestone and only the 13th coach in NCAA Division I history in any sport to reach 800 wins. Coach Chisholm credits her success to all of the players and assistants she has worked with during her 37 years at Texas State. In her words, it's a great day to be a Bobcat.
It's rare that Texas State has a sold-out game, but when the Bobcats do, there's need for a greater police presence. The recent Navy game is a good example. The stands were filled, and security was tighter.
It was pretty safe. It was crowded, but that's kind of how I like it. I think that all games should be like that.
I think it's a very secure place, good place to, bring families in to watch the games and everything. Great place for students to go, I think everybody's safe there, no worries. Everything's good at Bobcat Stadium.
University Police Sergeant Jason Moreno was in charge of security before the game. Moreno says game day requires some extra preparation.
It goes into the planning, of course, with the amount of officers that we have, and then we make sure we have enough officers to cover any kind of altercation we may have, as well as continue patrolling, because we don't want everyone to respond to that and then nobody patrolling the area.
50 officers were on duty at the Texas State Navy game. They made 3 arrests, wrote 14 citations, and issued 136 warnings.
For Bobcat Update, I'm Jacqueline Coles.
With enrollment at the highest it has ever been, the cost of student services are on the rise.
Both graduate and undergraduate programs will experience a tuition increase soon. The Vice President of Finance and Support Services, Bill Nance, says many factors are considered when fees are increased.
We look at early estimates of next year's budget needs. So we look at what do we need in the general budget, that sort of drives the designated tuition increase.
The fees will go up about $12 per credit hour. The library, computer, and student services fees will be affected the most.
The library fee and the computer use fee were last increased, I think, in 2009, 2007. So it was determined that they are falling behind in their ability to serve the students.
Students can expect to see these changes reflected in their tuition bills beginning in the fall of 2015. For Bobcat Update, I'm Evan Hancock.